Hi everyone, I hope everybody is safe and healthy and hanging in there. I wanted to take this time this week to show you on this video how to get to a lot of the new things that I have been working on and creating. I figured a video would be easier that you can replay and look back on in order to see the new icons and steps and things to take. Please feel free to, of course, reach out to me and let me know if you're having any issues. But I'm going to attempt to show you some things for this week. So on Class Dojo, I have uploaded our week's schedule. And so you'll see that we are in week 5. April 27th through May 1st. I have up here our weekly goals. So our weekly goals are to write a paragraph this week, and our topic is actually besides school, what cancellations or closures have been the hardest for you so far. So I want the kids to think about, and by the end of the week, have a full paragraph that goes over with the topic sentence, 3 detail sentences, and a closing sentence. They have just begun to work on coming up with their own topic sentence and closing sentence. So that is something that you will have to still continue to work with them on. Please be reminded that if my paragraph is, on summer, that things I like to do in the summer, that I wouldn't write my topic sentence as I like to go swimming in the summer, because then that means all of your paragraph has to be about swimming in the summer. So a topic sentence was very broad, and it needs to be something in regards to there are many things I like to do in the summer for fun, period. And then in my details is where I can go into the things that I enjoy to do in the summertime, and my closing would come back to my topic, and it would be something broad again, could even sound like my topic sentence. And that could be something in regards to these are the things I like to do in the summertime. But your topic this week with the kiddos is not about summer fun. It is about, again, besides school, what cancellations and closures have been the hardest for you so far. And so through the week, you will be going through and doing the steps of the writing process. And so I will go over that with you. So like on Monday, you will be brainstorming. And then on Tuesday, which would be brainstorming like a list of all the closings and cancellations that are affecting your child. Make a big old list. And then on Tuesday, they would narrow it down to the 3 cancellations or closures and write a topic sentence for their paragraph. Then on Wednesday, for writing, I would like you just to take some time to catch up on that writing. So at this point on Wednesday, you should have brainstormed a list of all the cancellations that are affecting your child, and then they should have narrowed it down to 3 and come up with a topic sentence. Then on Thursday, they would be writing 3 detail sentences for their writing. So their topic sentence they had already done, and then the 3 details are where they will send from the 3 picks that they did. And then on Friday for the writing, all they will need to do is their closing sentence. Again, that sounds familiar and is broad like a topic sentence, and then just to proofread it. And they will then upload it, and I'm going to show you how to upload it on Class Dojo now, the new system we're going to use to give it to me. So that's an example of how writing would work this week. If I then go to reading, so this is where our Epic is going to come in to help us out. Epic, they will on Monday. We are going to, let me see here. Kick back on that screen there. When some of you have already done this, so the Epic tab, you will go, and I'll show you where you go to My Library, and it will show the assignments that I have assigned. So on that day, they will on Monday, read I Need a My Monster and do a quiz on it. Tuesday, they are going to do a science reading, and it's called From Seeds to Plant. They will take a quiz. Then they will, oh, I know my lighting is awful in here because I have to also be able to show my computer. On Tuesday, they will do the Seed to Plant story on Epic. They will then go on to Class Dojo in their student account where they will draw, color, and label. I'm going to show you where that's at. They will also do 45 minutes of iReady reading. We are upping the iReady amount of minutes. So it used to be 45 minutes reading, 45 minutes math. We are now shooting to double that. So we are hoping for 90 minutes of reading a week, 90 minutes of math for the week. And that would be for reading and science on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, that would be, and I know you can't see this the best, but it will be right in front of you on your phone if you can get it. They will do social studies and reading, where they will read about a school 100 years ago. They will do a Venn diagram comparing schools back then and schools today, and they can use it as school back at Woodcrest or even schools how they are now at home. And on Thursday, they will be on Epic again, where they are reading a story and answering questions. And it looks like I already have a boo-boo on it because I have the same book on Monday as Thursday, so I will get that fixed. On Friday, I have them doing only iReady for reading and in order to get their minutes in. If I look at math on Monday, our goal is graphing. So we are going to be, I'm going to be showing you a new tab where you will find your math called McGraw-Hill, and we will be doing different assignments throughout the week when it comes to graphing. Now on this schedule, which I know it's hard to see on my video, we are actually going to be having specials every day at 1:30. And so at 1:30, I have it written right straight down the side. So at 1:30 on Monday, they will have music. And then right in this area here, it lets you know the code for Zoom and the password. So here on Monday, music, I hope I have these right. On Tuesday is art, and here is her code and password, and so on. And so on Wednesday, there is not a special, but Thursday there is, and Friday there is. So this will always be right here in the section for that. So let me now get to Clever to show you. Okay, I really hope you guys can see this. This is going to be very helpful if we can. Let's see. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and type in Clever. I'm on Google Chrome, so I'm going to go to Clever.com, and it might take me a second. I have a very old laptop that I am now realizing I probably need to get a new one. Okay, so if I go to Clever.com, I am going to go ahead and get logged in. Now it might bring me up in another account because I'm going to try to show you from, yep, this is my account. I'm going to show you from a student's account. That way you can see it from a student's view, your view that you see from. Give me 1 second. Let me see if this is me or, yep, that's still me. All right, give me 1 second while I try to load this. I am going to use Armani's account, so I'm going to go Clever student login. That hopefully will bring me to hers instead of keep logging in mine because I have a saved password on there. So, okay, so here we go. So Columbus City Schools. Oh, please end up being not me. Okay, there, good. So it gets me to Columbus City Schools where I will enter the password. And so remember, your student ID goes here, and now they are making you do at columbus.k12.oh.us. And remember, this is the birthday, including the hyphens. So here we go. So I appreciate it, Armani. Thank you for allowing me to use your account so that they can get a student perspective. So when you log in with your child, you see lots of favorite sites, lots of different teachers. You see Miss Poobel, you see Mr. K, Miss Marshall even. We want to be sure that we are always, there we go, going to Mrs. Butcher's first grade sites. I'm going to try to attempt to move this a little closer. I just want to really be sure that you guys can really see, because I think it will be really helpful. It's a little better. Okay, so now that we are in Mrs. Butcher's sites, I have added different apps here that I think are going to be really helpful. So I've added a Class Dojo site, a YouTube, my link to this video. iReady and Extra Math have always been there. The Epic is there. This is that McGraw-Hill, what we're going to use for math, and then your Zoom, and I will show you all those. So let's start with Class Dojo. If I open up to Class Dojo, this is going to take the kids to their student account. Their student account. Perfect. So sometimes when it opens up, you'll see a list of the kids' names. You just need to make sure you click your name. And so if I am on Armani, so this is what the student account looks like. So as you can see, the student account has still the same stories that you see on your parent account. Okay, the same stories your student sees on the parent account. But what we have here is Armani. Armani is actually able to click this icon right, or this edit symbol right here, and she can even change her monster and make it as she chooses. She sees how many points she has received so far. She can even view her report. She here has the option to take photographs, videos, to draw, to add a file, or to journal. And the journal is one that you are going to see in your directions in order to, like, with your writing assignments this week, where you have to on Monday brainstorm. So what's nice about the journal is you can write right on it. So on Monday, you guys are going to be brainstorming a whole list of closures and cancellations that are affecting you. Make as many things as you can think of on there. And so when you make it, of course, I'm just going to jibber jabber right there. Here is where you can hand it in to me. And so when I see your work, you would just push hand in, and it just got sent to me. So Armani, I will go back and cancel that so I don't have gibberish from you. But so that's something that you can work on. This week I'll be asking you for a few photos and journals. The other things the kids can see is I have posted their assignments. So for example, on Tuesday, they are going to be on Epic reading a story called Seed to Plant. And it says, after listening on Epic to the story From Seed to Plant, I would like you to create a way to show a cycle of how a seed turns into a plant. Be creative. You can draw, label, and color. You can draw right here or take a picture and send it in. So these are the assignments that are right here on Class Dojo for the students. She pushed start, and here is where she can do what she wants to do. She is able to draw. Ooh, come on. Might not be doing it. Yeah, there it goes. She can draw on here. There's different tabs that she can use here to draw what I was asking for. And then again, when she's done, she would hand it in. I'm going to close it and not, oh, my computer is ancient. She would hand it in to me, and then it would send to me automatically, and I would be able to grade it and see it. Save changes. No. Sorry, Armani, I doubt wants that. Oh, I got off it. So that is the student account. Like I said, they are going to begin using that this week. It is right here on Clever. She can also, this week, she already did one assignment for me, which was send me a video of herself. Oh, there's that one I just did. Send me, oh, I'm on touch screen, I forgot. Okay, she sent me a video saying hello. And then when she's up here, she can see that Seed to Plant assignment. And this is another assignment for school 100 years ago. And I believe that is on Wednesday. Yes, on Wednesday. So both assignments are right here that I talk about in the daily schedule for you to do and upload here. That is under portfolio. So if I go back to home, here's her home site, home base, where she's able to get to everything. And then she can also go to portfolio, where she's able, once I approve what your assignment is, it gets linked onto your portfolio, and you'll always be able to see all the work that you have done. So I know this week your writing you'll be posting your writing on here. You will be posting your science about seeds to plant, and you'll also be doing a Venn diagram where you can do it right here, and you can also just take a picture of it and load it here. So I know these are some new things, so I wanted to be sure. So it's very important that your ClassDojo, the student account, is set up. If you did not set that up, please get in contact with me if you're having trouble getting that, because the code only lasts so long. This is where you will find this video that you're listening to right now, so that you can listen again and be able to go back if you have any questions or listen to my mumbling on and on. Here's the typical iReady. But one thing I wanted to show you on iReady, and like I said, we are upping the amount of minutes. So instead of 45 minutes reading, 45 minutes math, it is going to be 90 and 90. So please be sure that that time is made up. It's we got 6 weeks of this, and we just got to make sure that we are prepared for 2nd grade. Do the best that you can with that. So we always have reading and math. Please be sure that you're getting to both subjects, and I'll show you how you will know if you've met your minutes. So if I go to reading for Armani, she has here her teacher assigned lessons. I just posted some new ones. Let me lower that volume. Okay, so here's her teacher assigned lessons in reading. If she ever runs out of them, of course, go over to My Path and continue with her path, which is designed right along for her learning level. Now down in here, this is where you can check the progress. So if I go to My Progress, it lets her know on the lesson this week, okay, time on task. So far for this week, which I believe starts on a Sunday, she has done 60 minutes. It also lets you know for the school year how many lessons she has passed for reading. And it tells her streak right here. So as a parent, you're always able to go to My Progress down below here, where you are able to see how many minutes this week, okay? And we're trying to go above 60. We're really trying to get to 90 a week, and it will show you the amount that is passed. There are also the to-dos bring you right back to your teacher assigned. When you can go to My Stuff, and it gives you some other things you can do with themes and rewards. And if I come back to, oh no, I did not. Oh my goodness, please bear with me. I'm sideways on my computer. Okay, let me get back to her 1st grade sites, which you'll get a little review. Here's that ClassDojo, my YouTube site, iReady. And so anyways, you can do the same thing on the math, just like I showed you. And actually on math, there's a little section where you actually have some learning games too that the kids can play. So again, teacher assigned lessons. And then I do have a due date of 6/3. I hope that won't be. I just put them all the way to that date. It's an easier way of me to monitor in my grade book what lessons are completed and what we have not assigned. So again, that is there. I can again go down to My Progress, where it will tell me how many minutes I've done this week so far, how many lessons. Good job, Armani. 40 lessons so far in math. It will tell you her streak, and you can even get in a little more detail here with that kind of thing. She's earned 1,440 coins, and you comes a point where you're able to turn those in to get some rewards. But again, so that's your iReady that we've had, but a little more information for it when it is where you can look at things. Okay, so extra math, just the same. Click on it. Students need to know, oh no, see, I knew when I would video this was going to happen. Why is this happening? Let me try from here. Don't do this. Oh man, it was working. It's the normal way, and nothing got changed on here with this. I don't know why. Normally it will load with all the kids' names on it, just like normal, where the kids pick their names. They've been doing that all year. So nothing's changed on that. I am not sure if I lost connection. Like I said, I have a very old computer here. Try one more time. Oh, good. Okay, so like normal, the kids' names are there. So Armani's name is here. If the kids do not see their name, they need to make sure they scroll down. And sometimes it's really hard if you're on the Chromebook to scroll down and find your name. They have to kind of hover over this to find that gray line and be able to pull it down. But their name and their 4-digit code. Now that 4-digit code is important because I'm also using that 4-digit code for some people with their Epic, and I'll get to that right now. So we've gone over these. Now here's the Epic that I really pushed to, this week to get everybody signed up for. So on Epic, you will see that I've typed down below here the class code, because sometimes when you log in, it asks you for the class code. If you have not set up your Epic account, it will definitely ask you for the class code. So please be sure that you look down here or write it to the side, because once you click it, you're not going to be able to see it. But that is your class code. So when I get into Epic, I know this is taking forever, but I'm really hopeful that this is going to help us all, because I know all this virtual learning and all these different apps, I'm just trying to get it all in one place. So here's the, you do, this time you do. So here is the class code if you do need it, but you'll see sometimes it pops up already showing the kids' names. So you will push the student's name. Now, if it asks, this happens to be Aaliyah, if it asks for a PIN, it is the student's extra math PIN. I wanted them not to have too many PIN numbers, so it's the same 4-digit code they put in when they do their extra math. Now, when you get into Armani, okay, the awesome thing about Epic is there is so many books, videos, books that'll read to you, books you can read to yourself that you can explore. You can search by the author, title, whichever you choose. We are in the explore section right now, and like I said, there are just so many books that you can read with your child. They can read to you. They'll just have a heyday on this. Videos, audio books, and everything. But where you need to go is to your mailbox. So in the mailbox, right over here is the mailbox. That is where I have posted my assignments. And every day on for reading, there is a book that you need to come to Epic to read and do an assignment on. Every day but Friday. Friday is my day. I kept it as light as possible for things to get caught up and finish iReady. So here in her mailbox, it's now showing you her assignments. So here's that school 100 years ago where you guys are going to read and do a Venn diagram. Here's that from seeds to plants. Miss Pennell has posted about poetry. So this is not an assignment this week, but you are able to do some poetry reading that I thought you'd like to celebrate. This is a graphing video, and that will go with math on, I believe it's Tuesday. I could be wrong because it's so dark in here. And then as we can see, she's already completed I Need My Monster, and she's completed Ninja Cowboy. So I can tell on here what book she has already completed. Now I can go to a favorites list, and I can also see on her profile that what she has already read come on. It's coming. Down below, it tells me already that wow, Armani, that is awesome. She has already read 19 books on Epic with 3.2 hours. Okay, she hasn't watched any videos yet, which is fine. But it does show me all her, very good, her books she has taken, any quizzes she has taken. Way to go, Armani. The kids love it because the kids have always, even in the classroom, love to do read to self. And so this is a way for them not to have the physical book, but it gives them more books than I probably even had in my classroom library. So this is awesome. So again, this is where, for the assignments, she goes to her mailbox right over here. And then otherwise she can still go free to anything else, but that is where you will find your assignments for this week. Okay, now here is the math. This one's going to take a few minutes too. This is the new tab that you will find on Clever for Math. Now, the kids came home with this book. This one that I have is volume 2. The kids came home with volume 1. Sadly, volume 2 is at school that we cannot get to. And there is a chunk of our learning that is in here that we still need to accomplish and get through. So you have volume 1 at home. I have volume 2 here, but I'm going to show you how you can get to that. So when I get to, and I am still making sure I know how to do that, it will come up and you'll see this on your child's account. I'm going to go ahead and launch it. All right. So it will tell you every day here what your assignment is that you have to do. And then the next day it will show you your next assignments. We are going to focus on chapter 7, which is graphing. But what's awesome about this is you guys can even go back to chapter 1, 2, 3, 4 in your volume 1 book that you have at home. So chapters 1 through 4, I believe it is in your volume 1. Yeah, I believe. Yep. But chapters 2 all the way through chapter 10, it looks like, you don't have in that student book. So what we have here is this ebook. So right over here is this ebook. This is the volume that you are missing. So you're able to go to the ebook and you're able to see the same volume that I have too, volume 2. And this stuff is really good. It has got our 2-digit addition, subtraction. It's got more measuring. It's got the graphing. It's got all these sort of things with place value and money that we still had to get to. But this is the book. So this is the chapter, the ebook. And you're able to use the tools on here with your kids and do some of the lessons, and they can write their answers right there. So again, if you're wanting to look at the book, which is helpful, we're going to be on chapter 7. Right over here, chapter 7. We're going to work on graphs this week. And all you would need to do if you want to look at the book inside the book is go to ebook. And if you click that, you'll be able to get that book virtually instead of in your hands. But your assignments this week will be down right here where it says to do. And it will show you right here what to do. Like this one says, let me get out of here. This one says, okay. There we go. This one says graphing video. That graphing video is right here. So the kids will watch a video on graphing. So on Tuesday, it'll have some new to-do activities. Now what I did is I didn't make them due till Friday, May 1st. That way, if your schedule isn't fitting, you're able to still get to these lessons that were scheduled Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And like I said, Friday, there's not a new lesson. I'm kind of trying to use Friday as a way of families to be able to catch up. But don't catch up too much because it is a lot of work throughout the week, especially with the amount of minutes for iReady. But so like I said, this is now our math site besides the iReady Math. You can explore, have some fun in here. There's lots of neat things. There's different videos, things you can do in here. And so if I get us out of here, I'm back at Clever, and here is our math site, McGraw-Hill. And that is where you will go to complete graphing lessons for this week. And you can go back, like I said, to other chapters and take a look at that, or even get ahead if you want to get ahead with your child. Zoom, I have added the link for Zoom here. So all you need to do is be on Clever and go straight to Zoom. You can go to join a meeting, which is where you will join for your specials or our Zoom meetings this week. And for specials, again, I have listed it on the side of every day, what special we have. Every special has a different code. So music has their own code, art has their own code, and that's where you will put it in there. So I'm going to get out of there. And this YouTube is Miss Pinnell's tasks for the week. So she every week has some really neat learning that just isn't at a computer or a paper or a book. It's like exploring your own home and seeing all the learning that you can do in your home. So this is where you can click and watch her videos. But again, if I am back on Clever as a student view, I go to Mrs. Butcher Sites, and here is every link that I will need for the week. Please feel free to message me if you have any questions or things aren't working. I know that this week there'll be a few people still trying to get the kinks out. Please be sure to follow this schedule. It is a 2-pager. It has our weekly goals up here, and then every day what you will be doing. What I like is the goals up here. It will really give you a sure objectives and goals for the week of what we're trying to accomplish. And I'm sure I am missing something, but I do hope, that everybody is doing okay. I know we are all hanging in there together. I know that together we're stronger, and please let me know how this goes. I appreciate you guys. Stay safe, and I will Zoom with you soon. Bye.